Namaste. Today I am going to talk about one of the 108 technique which is supposed to be astrology. Now many people think astrology is going to be a very fatalistic science and it can't be understood by common people and so it should be avoided and nobody should do remedies etc. Wrong. Astrology is a super science and very advanced yogis, people who are of another world, another level, continue to use astrology as a medium for their sadhana. For example, when Ramakrishna Paramahamsa wanted to take his Mahasamadhi, he asked somebody to read all the tithis and he asked them to stop in a particular tithi, and that tithi he took as the what you call it as the Mahasamadhi. Yukteswar Giri wrote a book and it is called as the Yukteswar Ayanamsa, which is practiced by some esoteric people. So the point is, now all these so-called common modern masters have no knowledge of astrology and they are not willing to use astrology as a tool and a medium for the sadhana. For example, you are born with a particular Janma Nakshatra. The Janma Nakshatra is used in the Sankalpa because the Antakarna, the astral tube, gets connected to the cosmic energy very easily. Therefore, in the Sankalpa, the person's name, Nakshatra, Gotra is being used across. So, this is the first application of the astrology. The second application is that of the Tithi. Now, you are born with a particular Tithi. For a woman, lot of good things happen in the Tithi and lot of negative things for people happen in the negative Tithi. So the problem with people is many people have mood swing in Ashtami, Navami, during the Rahu Kal. The mass negative vortex is very clearly written in astrological scriptures, which helps us to identify the people's what you call it as bad mood swing. For example, I have seen a lot of people having a mood swing between 3 to 4:30 during the Rahu Kal of a Tuesday, because Tuesday and along with the Rahu Kal, which is Rahu, supposed to be creating a lot of problem in the mental atmosphere of the world. So therefore, now this can be used as one of the important tool to predict your mood. The other one is the tithis are directly connected to your breathing. So if you want to do the Swara Siddhi, you should be knowing what is a tithi across. Unfortunately, in the modern era, there are a lot of so-called yoga gurus who have not got themselves educated but would like to pretend and also make a lot of money in the name of yoga, simply discard astrology because they have no idea how the astrology can be used. Now the other important area where the astrology can be used is the what you call it as the sankalpa you take and you do the puja for 90 days, 180 days. Now you will be able to see a lot of impact into personal life. For example, one of the technique is Hora. Now you can check whether your Devata Yoga is working based on the Hora and the Nakshatra. For example, you are doing Mahalakshmi Sadhana, the Venus Hora is supposed to be very good for you as a person. Therefore, without understanding this, now many people, now you want to check the Devata Yoga, the best thing is the time. Now a lot of good things will happen in Pura Nakshatra. Therefore, all these people unfortunately do not promote astrology because it is considered as a silly superstition, because some kind of a Nehruvian socialism do not believe in astrology. Some of the biggest kings like pharaohs believe, some of the biggest cultures like Aztec, Mesopotamia, lot of cultures believed in astrology. So if you want to what you call it as celebrate festivals, you need that. For example, Janmashtami is Ashtami Tithi, Chaturthi is a Chaturthi Tithi. Without knowing this, how can you even think that you can practice any sadhana? For example, the 25th of every December is considered the Christ's birthday, but there are people who celebrate according to his nakshatra and tithi when he is born across in certain communities. Therefore, all these things attribute simply to the aspect that astrology is a super science and very advanced yogis do use the astrological parameter to read their sadhana, to understand a lot of things. Unfortunately, people who are uneducated, who are quacks, who have a lot of money and who come in YouTube keep on promoting because they have no idea how astrology is used. Because the main problem is they have never ever done sadhana in their life. They simply keep going on talking about the sadhana and they always tell be happy, be healthy, some kind of a vague thing which is a very very diluted form of the spirituality is promoted extensively. The spirituality is not for artha, kama or dharma, but it is for moksha. Unfortunately, today many of these so-called attributed modern gurus have no idea of astrology because they themselves have never used it across in their sadhana. Therefore, don't get carried away by these people. They are just quacks and half-baked. In fact, we can take 90% of them have no idea about how the astrology is used. Astrology is used in Swara Yoga, is used to check the Devata Yoga, is used to take the Sankalpa. Your Janma Nakshatra will tell how that entire month is going to be. It's not only prediction, but also you can do the sadhana using astrology. So please do understand, it's a very, very important tool in the world of spiritual sciences. Unfortunately, it has not been given the right place, but you do take into cognizance. One of the best way to check the guru is ask them, do you believe astrological parameters like Tithi, Var, Nakshatra? And normally if they say no, it means they are anti-tradition. You should leave them across. So therefore, the very, very important tool as an astrology, you can evolve yourself using this tool in a multi-dimensional level. In fact, towards the end of the sadhana, towards a lot of things, you will see only that the time is a very, very important parameters and it has a tremendous impact into your personal life. We are talking about very, very advanced meditation. Now, these are not understood by common pedestrian people who believe in maintaining some kind of a good health. Anyway, you're going to die. Anyway, sickness is going to come. How long are you going to prevent it? So it is better that you learn higher sciences, what we call it as higher mysteries. So people who are very having a higher mysteries will be very interested in this knowledge, and those who are of lower mysteries, they will not be interested in that. We totally understand. So do share the video with people and also do subscribe and press the bell icon because we are planning to talk 108 spiritual technique. Thank you so much.